here, and welcome to Into the Radius. I've been playing this game for a little while now, on my Quest 2, and I thought I'd just run people through and talk about what I've found so far. Just some of the basics, a bit of a tour around this base, can wander out into the Radius a bit. Let's touch first upon some of the game basics. So it's a lot of VR shooting games, in that you have fairly well modelled, moderately realistic guns with condition attached to them and clips you can remove, replace. You can rack things. You can add and remove attachments like this silencer. You have a place to hold up to 4 clips, all of which you can add and remove individual ammunition to or from. Ammunition also comes in boxes, and you can just hold a box and hold your clip up to it. This is the wrong ammunition for this clip, but just as an example, and it will fill it for you. So, cool little niceties. The game itself is basically like, I don't know if you played them, the PC game Stalker, where you have a wasteland of some sort that you go out into. In Stalk, you kind of reside there the whole time. Here, you reside in this area, and you go out and explore the Radius, which is basically a blighted landscape of slightly different biomes, forests, rivers, lakes, towns, destroyed buildings. It's a giant black thing, like a giant, well, it's not just black, with like a corona around it, which is the Radius itself, and you're trying to work out what's happened, why, how maybe it can be fixed, doing missions and scrounging for all sorts of stuff. So this is my little base. Things I've scrounged: ammo boxes, decoys that you throw into anomalies. So like Stalker, it has anomalies. I have quite a few torches. The game is really into torches. You can put things like torches into this pouch. Put all manner of things into this pouch, actually. Another knife I could put in there. That was cool. I just stabbed the wall. Sweet. Actually, I don't think you can put the knife in there. Take that back. You put laws in there, though, I think. Maybe? Nope, they have to go in your arm too. So there's like this. There's also arm slots. Put a law there. This one's got a knife. Probably why I can't use those two anywhere else. Now I'm thinking about it. What else can I put in here? Oh yes, as soon as it turns green, it means you can put something in there. So that's a can of food. You also have a hunger mechanic. Cigarettes. You can also have cigarettes. You can open and shut them, take out individual ones, light them. They're used for energy. I must say I'm not big on that idea, being an ex-smoker myself, but hey, it's a game mechanic. Here we have some flares. I've used one before. It's actually pretty cool. You shoot it out and it goes up into the sky and creates a flare on a parachute for a bit of light at night. I've used them when there's been trouble, or wanted to navigate my way around at night and I'm kind of out in the middle of nowhere when I shouldn't be out there at night. Smoke grenade. Now, I've kind of been leading up to this. One of the cooler parts of the game is the way that the inventory works, which is a backpack. See, it has a weight system at the top here, but you sort of take things out of the backpack and put them back in. So as you find them on the ground, you pick it up, put it in your backpack. You can put this anywhere. You can put it on the ground. You can put it on a table. You can leave it looking around. If you walk away from it a little bit, it'll just go back onto your back. So you can't actually leave it behind or lose it. I've got a little monocular here, which I found, which is somewhat cool. And you can put another weapon on here. So here I have my most of them on here. On my back, I have another gun. But the more of these things you carry, what's in your backpack, what's on your body, and what's on the side here, all add up to your weight, which can slow you down so you can't run anymore. I think because I'm in the green, I'll be able to run, but once it goes over into yellow, orange, red, etc., you can't run anymore. You go slower and slower. I think next time I head out, I'm actually going to leave this behind. This is a bold action. I won't rack it because if I play with the bolt, one of the bit of ammunition is going to come shooting out, which is going to annoy me because I don't have to pick it up off the floor and put it back in. You know what? This is a demonstration. Let's show it off. Actually, this has nothing in it. I know it has 3. There we go. It just didn't work the first time because it's a bit funny. Oh, now I've done that. Almost had to catch it. Slip that one back in. Bolt back in. Oh, another one. So one of them did come out the first time. Okay, cool. I'll just put it in there because I can't be bothered mucking around with it. Or even better, I might put this, because I only got 3 bullets in it at the moment, so I might just put it aside and maybe put that one in the side there. This is a little light, little red light for at night. It's a bit harder for the bad guys to see. This is a detector. When certain things are happening, it'll flash. The faster it flashes, the closer you are. If it's blue, you're facing the wrong direction. If it's green, you're facing the right direction. Once it's flashing really fast and green, you pull a little trigger on it, and it'll show you, I don't know, like there's different pickups you can get from basically from killing monsters and stuff out of certain anomalies. Clips for a bunch of guns. Yeah, I've got one of these guns, but I haven't cleaned it yet, so I'm not going to use it. I don't really need it right now. It's a bit of a waste of the ammo. I've actually got a fair bit of this ammo knocking about now. It's this stuff here, I think. That one's full. There you go, so I could probably take that out, but I'll stick with the one I've got now because it's cheaper and I've got plenty of it. That one's getting a bit low, and that one's a bit low too. So is that one. Jeez, I think I need to go buy myself some ammo. So, put that on the back. Real quick, you also have, these instructions aren't quite right, by the way. So I might just run over these real quick. So, this is yellow, right? So once it's orange, which it basically calls red here, if you haven't repaired it or cleaned it yet, you have to take it up and get it done up there, another little building, which I'll show you in a moment. But because this is yellow, and it's correct about this bit, I can repair it from yellow to blue with oil and a brush, which I'm going to be honest with you, has never actually worked for me. But now I've got one in yellow condition. We'll, I don't know. I think you do it by spraying the spray on and looking for a tarnished bit. Oh, there we go. Cool, it does work. I've been trying to do orange ones most of the time, which has pretty much been what I did wrong. So you basically give it a bit of a squirt, and then you give it a bit of a scrub. You see all the crap comes off of it. There we go. First time this has worked for me. See how it's getting shiny? That's good. So that's step 1. And you go back and have a check. Still yellow. I won't keep going because I just want to get on with it. See, it's still got some more corrosion along the sides. That's okay. Get the rest of that off and it'll turn blue in the condition. Once that's done, I think I can still get this to work. It just won't clean it. You actually take the rod basically and the bit of tissue on the end of it, or toilet paper, and you put it in there. It'll clip on there when it's going to work. It just did a second ago. It's a bit fiddly, but it's not that hard. So it's there, it is. And you do this, and it will clean it. It will clean the soot out of it. It will go from kind of blue to perfect condition. See, it's made no difference now because it's still yellow. So we'll leave this here. Here's another one of my many torches. I have left so many torches out in the radius. It's insane. Every time you open a box, there's another bloody torch. Leave that there for now. That'll be my backup shotgun. So leave the rest of this here. I'm not going to go and do much. I'll quickly run in here. Here's where you get missions. Some of them are major ones. There's been 2 recently. Go and get a black box. So you go to different helicopter sites. One of them was, you can see I've marked there. And I'll show you really quick. One of them I've marked over here. Another one I've sort of marked was up here. You can use the pen. Doesn't do anything unless you hold down the trigger. And it lets you draw on the map, which is really nifty. And when you're out there too, you get this. It doesn't come up now, but when you're out, you get that same map. Smaller version here. This is a magnifying glass and compass. Compass always points north. North pointing to the radius. I don't know if it's actually north, but it always points to the radius. And you can see all these things you've drawn. So I always come back and mark where I've been. Now later on I can see easily on here where I've been before and where I need to go. Missions show here. Journal entries show here. You find a lot of cassettes out, and that gives you a little bit of colour about the game, what's going on, stories, unknown weird recordings, other UNPSC explorers leaving messages. Generally, some of them are helpful anyway. And a lot of these notes, tips. You'll find notes like this too, and they'll all end up in the journal if they're useful. So if we take a mission like, say, I've never actually found Night Eyes, so I'm going to give that a miss. Dark Cores, a Fast Spawn Core. I've never found one of them either. So just for the sake of it, I'll grab that. You can see I've got some money here, and I'll show you what that's used for in a moment. So here's the bed. So you can say, hey, I want to wake up at X, Y, Z time. You kind of, before setting out, sort of want to be heading out around 11 or 12. That'll actually get you to the radius early in the morning when there's some light. Here's my health. Here's my rest. I'm not sure how rest works, to be honest. You run out of stamina when you run, but then you can't run when you pick up too much stuff. And here's food. I've never run out of food. It's important to know the time. You don't really want to be out late. So we won't do that just yet. Instead, you see, I can't run. And I think it's an energy thing. Like, I need to drink an energy drink or smoke a bunch of cigarettes. One of them. So in this little train car, we have a bunch of things. Get some health back. There's the shop over there. The shop is really extensive. You can put things in here and sell them. So this is the same place things come out. You can buy lots of different things. I already have, I hope, my sleeping bag. So you can sleep out in the wilderness if you get sort of get stuck. There are shelters you can stay in. So it's survival equipment. You got food, very expensive food. $50 for an energy drink. Different foods. You actually open up the cans, peel the top off, get your knife and eat the chunks out. I've only needed to eat once or twice in all the time I've been playing. Science equipment for different things, including missions, combat equipment. Grenades, more knives. I've already got a monocular now. You can buy your smoke grenades, your little frag grenades, weapon cleaning stuff, so on and so forth. Attachments, guns, ammos. There is a firing range, a bit like if you played Pavlov. There's a firing range with a kill house and all that sort of thing. Very cool. Very handy to try out some guns. You can only try out guns, also I've noticed, and I think I'm right, in say various classes that you already have. So let's say shotguns, I can use all the shotguns. Anything you don't have anything in the class of, or the genre or the ammunition type for, you can't use any of them, which is a bit of a shame. Anyway, so we'll take the rest of them with us. I'll drink this, just pick it up and hold it up to your face and off it goes. This will change, I think, but it's really unclear what it means by energy level. Anyway, there's an empty box of ammo I used up and threw on the floor. Not quite sure what to do with leftover buckshot or leftover boxes of any type. You can put them in here. Oh look, you get $3 for each box. Yippee, hey? I've probably got 10 boxes, so I'd get $30. You do repairs here. Click on that. This door over here pops open. Put your gun in there and it charges you a shitload of money to fix it. Same with deliveries. You bring things back. Click on delivery, this little door here pops open, you chuck them in there, close it up, come back, you get your money. So you notice when I spawned in right at the start, I had a shotgun in my hand, that one that I went and cleaned up. That actually went missing earlier. There's a bit of a bug where if you save with a gun in your hand, or you transition between areas with a gun in your hand, the gun goes missing, which is really annoying. I've already lost one shotgun out in the field doing that. This one I lost when I transitioned in, or so I thought. So it appears that if you do that, it will be there if you reload instead. Even if you reload later. I had since gone around done a bunch of things and then saved and exited. Cool things highlighting. I swear to God it said somewhere you can pick up from a distance. Ah, there you go. You know what? I'd never really done that. So that's trigger. Trigger, square comes up. I don't know why it's letting me do that, because that seems... I don't know. I might go repair this. I think I'm going to use that soon. Okay, so delete that. Oh yeah, that seems to have moved up a bit now. Have another one. Oh yeah, chocolate makes a big difference. So can I run? Yes, I can. There we go. I need to eat more often. Here we go. So 2, 3, 2,400 bucks. I have to repair this one from here because it's orange. So I pop this open, put the gun in, close it up. Whoops, I didn't actually check. Once you close it up, the money goes. So that was only not even 200 bucks. That's all good. It's going to repair up my magazine too, but it takes quite some time. All good. Let's grab some more chocolate now that I know chocolate is my problem. See, we're all learning together here. Chocolate, 25 bucks. Buy a couple of them. Constantly having to buy things. You don't get a lot of money. I got $2,000 out of doing a major mission, and that money does not go far, especially when you consider that, I don't know, say one of these guns, they're already $2,500. So, yeah, get ready to buy a whole bunch of stuff from scratch. Okay. That's, I forgot to bring that window up, but this is OVR Toolkit if you're interested. Able to make windows and put them wherever you like, type into them, and make them any size you like, attach them to your hands. This is Discord normally. Very handy for keeping up with what people are doing. When you're streaming, you can chat with people on Twitch without having to take off your headset. If you're recording, you can stop and start things easily. Very handy, definitely worth the money. Just committed the cardinal sin of leaving base at the wrong time. So, it's okay. It's actually safe here on the edge, normally. See how cool it looks? Very cool. Yep, so unpack. Okay, I want to sleep till it's generally light around 4 or 5, so we'll make it 5. Have a little sleep. Very good. Pack her up, pick it up again, put it back on the bottom. There we go. So here we are, out in the radius. I forgot to fix that. Oh no, I did not put it in the locker. So yeah, here we are out in the radius. Over there is a supply depot. I've cleared that out, there's nothing up there, so we'll give that a miss, otherwise we'll get into a... not a firefight, but we'll get into a fight with the dudes that are there. Don't know if you can hear in the background, and I doubt it very much, but it is pouring with rain outside my house. Over there, see those glowing bubbles? Whoosh, expanding and contracting. That's a type of anomaly. Don't want to walk into that. That's bad. See this one just up ahead of me? It just flashed up a minute ago. That's an anomaly. Also bad. As a matter of fact, there's no good anomalies. There's ones that get through that pulse. Easy to see. There's ones that go poof. Harder to see. They're bad. There's ones that are just like a little... almost like a geyser of gas coming out of the ground. See, there's one there, right there. Go near it and it'll flare up. Occasionally it'll flare up anyway. You can throw these lures, or whatever they're called, decoys into them, and it makes them flare up for a while, so it's easier to see their edges. I don't think you can destroy anything. Look, if I'm wrong and you can destroy any of these anomalies, it's actually information I wouldn't mind knowing more about. So setup, what do you put? Oh hell, the save will tell me, I think. Oh yeah, 4.5 hours into this game, so I feel like there's a lot more to go. That noise is, I don't know if you can hear it, slithering. There it is. That's a mimic. They're easy to dodge. Gotta hit them quick or they jump again. You gotta keep moving so they can't jump at you. That's a bad ghost dude. Shoot him in the head, and they're a one-shot. Miss their head like I just did, and you've wasted a bullet. I've almost backed into an anomaly as well. Here's an example of this thing working. Blue because I'm pointing the wrong way. Get closer, not everything you kill will generate one of these artifacts. The mimic did. That's good. Take these back. This one has no use. It's just a spawn core. You take it back, you sell it. Bugger, he got me too. Not real bad though. So we give that a miss. I'm trying to get to a place called the Block Post. So I've been here, the Block Post. Now here's a fallen somebody, a soldier, an explorer, or something. You find them and they've got stuff. And you take their stuff, if you don't accidentally get something off your body, and you put it in your pack. Cram it down the bottom probably, because otherwise it'll be in the way. Sometimes it's got 2 things, sometimes it's got 3 things. You see there's another one on the road, but I'm not going near him because he's too close to the guys with the guns. Good news is, I'm at the shelter. This is one of my favourites. I've been here 3 or 4 times now. So we'll have a sleep until tomorrow at 4. Last time I was here, that was like a little porcelain doll of a girl. It's been hit. It's been broken or something. Like something hit it because they shatter if you hit them. Where are you indeed? Those guys are saying, where are you? I see you. Actually, I don't. You tell me where I am. I'll tell you what these guys can do. I'm here. I'm here. Where are you? Uh-oh! Oh. I always forget. Should have a grenade right about now. That would be ace. Come out, wherever you are. I'm down here. I'm your friend. Let's be friends. Right here. He's not real smart, is he? Come on. Yes. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. Let's have a poke around. Now we've killed them. Thought I'd get more than just a bit of ammo. Yeah, burnt tables. Unmovable chairs. This sure does feel like the apocalypse. That's good. As a decoy. Use that one day. Energy. Another energy. That was a good one. Thanks, dead dude. Yeah, look. We might leave it at that. That's Into the Radius. So a cool open world explory stalkery type game. Guns, monsters. Not a plethora of them so far. Mysteries. Got plenty of places to go. I don't know how many there are. You can see the map. I've already done this. I just haven't done this, but this stuff here I haven't done, but it doesn't feel like a lot of content. There might be more as I go along, so I'll keep going, keep banging away at it, and I'll probably make another video about more content in the game, locations and whatnot in the future. But until then, hope you enjoyed this intro to Into the Radius. A very cool, very unique VR game.